We're back in the Gunners Club.
We had the lovely Chris from the Beer Factory come out to our place and bring us the beer the boys made, which you seem to think is good. Is that what you're drinking now?
It certainly is.
So what was it called again? Do you remember?
The Bolter.
Like the Usain Bolter.
Usain Bolter, yep.
Okay, so it's an IPA? No?
Oh, yeah, it is an IPA, but it's also fruity.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, have a smell of that. I know you're not a fan of beer, but...
Much too bitter for me.
Okay.
Is it on this menu thingy?
I dare say it probably is.
Italian stallion. I like that. Usain Bolter. So it's an XPA.
Yep.
And if you like Bolter XPA, BALTER, then you'll like the BOLTER.
It's basically an IPA on steroids is what it is.
It's fully hot and easy to drink is what it says. So in all of that, Chris came out to deliver the keg.
Yep.
And it's on tap now and the boys are really enjoying it. And then we had some camera issues.
Yes.
And you did talk to him. I know Gunnar was having a conversation with him. There's a little clip of it here. But, yeah, it ended up a mess. Because
we lost footage, the camera overheated, there's all sorts of stuff. But anyway, we've upgraded the camera. Hopefully we're not going to have issues anymore.
Exactly. But what I did, because Chris was coming, I did a bit of cooking. And when we went to the Beer Factory, excuse the sticky notes, I'm a sticky note nut. He lent me 2 books. These are now my copies because as soon as I saw his books, I went, I've got to have them. So I got my own copies. I've given Chris back his. And the cooking with beer one, I did some ribs from that, and you liked those ribs.
Oh, I don't think it was just me who liked them.
No, the boys all seemed to like them because we had, who did we have here? We had Chris, obviously, from the Beer Factory. We had Gunnar and we had Airman.
Yes.
And then yourself.
Mm.
And I made ribs using this recipe, which is cooking with beer. And I also made some hot mustard, which we're using beer, which you said was
just
good.
Amazing.
Yeah. So that was just 2 recipes from this. But I went a little bit nuts with this book.
That's not like you like at all, darling.
So I made peanut clusters.
Yep.
They were called masala peanuts. I made...
After you fixed their recipe...
Oh, I know. That was a bit sad.
They only left out one key ingredient.
Yeah, the stuff to make the
clump
spices,
for that to clump together.
Yeah, the spices stick to the nuts. I don't know. And I made a few other things. I made a dip.
You made that twist, that cheesy twist.
Was that good?
That was superb. But... You know, I can't say no to cheese.
It was a cheese bacon pastry, and you use 2 kinds of cheese, and you twist it with pastry with a bacon, and use mustard as well. I think it was a really easy thing to make. What else? A white bean dip.
Oh yeah.
I made the currywurst.
That was a hit with everyone.
Yes. Because I didn't just use ordinary sausages, I used some really nice Cumberland sausage, which is a pork sausage. And I made
It was halal, though.
Of course.
That's all right. Just checking.
I would never not do that for you. And that had the currywurst sauce with it, so that was great. What else did I make? I can't even remember. I made my homemade sausage rolls. That's not out of there, but I have done that in another video.
Everyone loved those.
And that came with my homemade sauce.
Yes, it did.
And which is always fabulous. You've got to have homemade tomato sauce. So there was lots of bits and pieces. And I was just showing Chris...
There was a big spread.
Yeah.
It was brilliant.
And I just wanted to show Chris that I appreciated the fact he lent me the cookbooks because I just love my cookbooks. And to thank him for putting on a bit of lunch, to thank him for delivering the beer and for letting us go to the Beer Factory and film all the background on that. So if you've missed that, please go back and check it out. And if you want, it's a really interesting experience. And I can't stand beer, but I still enjoyed watching the process.
The process, yeah.
It was interesting. And it's not, if you enjoy canning your own beer or bottling your own beer and you want to do that, that's fine. But this is really so you get to see what the process is like and then you end
How
up with
beer
this,
is actually made.
I know,
Yeah.
and it was great. And you go into the fridge and you see how it's all done, and they store it, and they've got these little fuffer valves on top, and
That's a technical term.
I don't know what they're called. but-
Fuffer valve, I love it.
Well, if you don't put it on there, it goes poof. No, I'm not repeating that. But all the different steps, and they're really, really passionate about what they do. All the guys who work there, and they're happy to explain all the different bits. And
The hops, they were just amazing. All the different hops with all the different
and they all
smells.
look different. And I mean, I thought hops is hops, but no.
But they all look identical until you stick your snout in them. I can't believe how different they are.
Yeah, that's really good. And these guys are absolutely passionate about what they do. I mean, the young guys there as well. Everyone is just so lovely.
Hey, listen, I'm quite passionate about it myself.
But then, look, I want you to see how you feel about getting a 4-tap for next summer, because you could put a stout on there. We didn't let Chris try the tiramisu stout.
I was actually going to let him to see if he could copy it.
Yeah, that's right. Darn, we've got one hidden. I've got one hidden away in a cupboard. No, I've got one hidden away in a cupboard, especially for Chris.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you're going to have to take it into him and say, Chris, my son,
Me boy?
me boy,
Yeah.
little laddie-o. I think you're going to have to see if he can replicate that, because we can't get it from the supplier anymore.
No.
Mongrels. And I would think that would be amazing to have on tap. So if you had a stout and you had the IPAs, which you're quite fond of, and then something classic like the passion fruit.
Yeah. The stone and wood, or rock and timber.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that one, made with passion fruit hop.
Yep.
Yeah, something like that on tap all the time, because everyone likes that. So if you do that before next summer, put 4 taps on there. You've got the room for it. Why not? I'm a bad influence. It's not all his fault.
See, she says that now on camera.
I'm the one who said to you in the Beer Factory, look at this, you can fit 4 on there.
This is why I keep her around.
Oh dear. So that would be really good though. See, have you tried their chocolate porter?
No, I have to admit I have not.
Okay, because you never know, Chris might taste it and go, oh, that's a lot like our chocolate porter, so you don't know. But I think you really should, on a Saturday, we should go in and say to Chris, you know, this is what we would really like.
Make a photocopy of this, please.
No. What are they called? A printer.
A 3D printer.
A 3D printer, yeah. Yeah, but he'll zip round it and make an empty can. Not much use, but there you go. So this video is to show you the bits and pieces of Chris coming in, delivering the keg.
And for making up for all the lost footage that we lost.
It's bad. He was kind enough to come up from Torquay.
Yes.
Which was very, very nice of him, and come and have lunch with us and deliver the beer. So to me, that's service with a smile. So, and he was very polite about the food.
And he was smiling by the time he left.
He was, and he's not even a big beer drinker himself, but you know, he enjoyed the food. He thought the food was okay.
Yep.
And then the boys made a couple more videos, and everyone was feeling very chill and relaxed.
That's right.
So it's a nice thing to do on a Saturday, Sunday, whatever it was.
What was it? It was a Sunday. I think.
Sunday, okay.
Yep.
So it was a nice Sunday for lunch.
Yep.
And then I had a nana nap. I do tend to go overboard. But this book here, like it's Paul Mercurio's book, this cooking beer one. And these recipes work. I didn't have to alter much. I have to add in bit of extra flavour and stuff, because his nibs here likes extra garlic, extra this, extra more salt, more pepper. But this one, I had to make a few adjustments, especially with those masala peanuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't understand how they could leave out the detail of what makes it stick to the peanuts and makes the peanuts stick together. But I've got quite a few recipes still that I haven't tried. And so the currywurst, that was a really good recipe. What did I do here? Oh, I didn't do the almonds because we already had peanuts. And this must be they're marinated olives. Christy really liked those. She said they were really good. You said they were a bit bland. But Christy liked them, so
But they were our olives.
they were our homegrown olives.
Yep.
So I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, and at some point I got to the recipes and I said, yeah, no, I think I've got enough. The white bean dip with garlic and thyme.
Oh, yum.
Was that good?
Yes.
Yeah, I just did that with bread. So
Yes.
So that was
Yum.
good. But this is what I really wanted to make.
There's that.
Yeah, the
twist.
jalapeno. So it's, what was it? Cheesy jalapeno and bacon twist. So you put the chunks of pickled jalapeno in there. And you liked those, didn't you?
Oh, I did.
This is the
Jalapeno.
one I really wanted to try. Scotch eggs.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought on the weekend I might make Scotch eggs.
That'll go down nicely with the beer.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So we'll just do that, just for ourselves.
Yeah.
But there's lots more recipes I want to try. All the ones on the side here are the recipes I want to try. Because I just like cooking.
Not you, dear.
I wanted to make my own pretzels. And I thought you might eat these if it was chipotle beef nachos. With a bit of warmth to them.
Don't see why not.
So you're a bit fussy when it comes to nachos.
Me? Moi?
And,
Fussy?
You know the spinach cob I make you with all
Yes.
the cheesy,
Yes.
spinachy, garlicky thing? This is a hot chicken ranch dip. And it's also done in the bread.
Oh.
So I
That'd
thought I
be
might try
something
that
different.
too. Yeah, we can have movie night on Saturday and have something like that. With a Scotch egg on the side.
Lovely.
So I really appreciate you lending me those books, Chris. You're a gem.
And before we go away, this is not paid for, by the way, but
No.
we're giving him a big double thumbs up. And if you ever want to pay him a visit, get some beer, get some knowledge on beer.
They do ciders too.
They do too, yes they do. Or maybe you're even interested in getting your own kegerator and have your own beer on tap.
It's so much cheaper than buying beer.
It certainly is.
And the flavours are great, and you can choose what you want.
Yep.
They let you have a taste of things, so you can choose what you want.
So anyway, they are at 18 Translink Drive at Keilor Park here in Melbourne.
I will put a link in underneath to their website. They are the beerfactory.net.au and can't recommend the guys there highly enough. They are fabulous. It says here they do Bucks parties as well, so if that's something that you would like to think about, I think that's a great idea for a Bucks turn.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much, Chris and Matt and the other guys there. Appreciate your hospitality. And we're really sorry the video didn't work. But we've got a new camera now, so it's all full steam ahead now. Positivity, you got to put it out there.
And don't forget, guys, if you like what you see, like and subscribe.
And go to look at the Beer Factory. Thank you.
Catch ya.